Come in, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. My name's Yan.
Hi, Yan. I'm Fawaz. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, how are you today?
Well, it's been a busy day. I just have my car fixed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened?
It's a brake job. Well, my car has a very serious brake infection. So how's that? I have to have my brake pads changed and also the rotors changed, and it cost me a lot of money.
Oh, I understand. I had that last month. I had to
Really?
change the pads, the arm. I know, I
So
understand.
how much did you spend on that?
Well, the pads was reasonable, but with the arm, it's about 500.
Yeah, me too. I spent
Yeah.
almost $630 on that.
Oh my God.
So it's a lot of money for me.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, it's for safety, so it deserves it, right?
But at least they'll keep it for long. I guess they give you a warranty a little bit, right?
Yeah, for the pads, they have a lifetime warranty. For the rotors, I guess it's just 1 year warranty.
Oh, it is reasonable.
Yeah.
It is reasonable.
Yeah.
Well, safety's first, right?
Yeah, because I'm going to
Yeah.
have a long trip. I'm
Uh-huh.
going to drive for 7, 8 hours, so I just want to make sure my car is okay for the long drive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy now, because, well, feel safe now.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah.
the filled half of the cup, right?
Mhm.
You have a safe car, you feel good about it.
Yeah.
And this has to happen from time to time,
Yes,
right?
yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, what do I owe the pleasure? What brings you in today?
Uh, actually, I have some issues with my financial status. I just got divorced 3 months ago, and I got some money from the divorce. It's about $50,000.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I take
no,
notes?
no, we do it.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So I just got divorced, and I have a little girl with me, and she's 5 years old, and I'm 35 years old. And I got about $50,000 from the divorce.
Uh-huh.
So my concern is I don't know where I should spend. I'm not spending on it. I don't know where I should invest the money.
Yeah.
Like I have two goals. One is for my retirement planning, and the other is for my girls' education funding. So I'm thinking split the $50,000 into them, but I don't know how much shall I put into each of the account. So
So you told me you are 35, right?
yeah, I'm 35 years old.
And you wanted to retire in a certain age?
Yeah, around 62 to 65.
62 to 65.
And
Okay.
I'm a high school high school teacher.
Mm-hmm. So how is your job? Can you tell me more about your job? Do
Yeah, I just
you expect to stay long in your job or?
yeah, it's a very stable job, and my salary is about $60,000 a year, so it's pretty decent for me.
Well, yeah, it is reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding splitting the $50, I think we'll have an overview about your financial statement, the financial conditions, and most importantly, I want to know about your lifestyle, things you want to do, now, things you want to continue doing after retirement, so we can, maintain this lifestyle you want.
Okay.
And based on all the elements, we can, definitely split the money. It's not necessarily evenly.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And in addition to the amounts you might want to contribute in a monthly basis, maybe, or annually. But before I do that, can I ask you about your life? You told me about your daughter. What's her name?
Kayla.
Kayla. That's a wonderful name.
Thank you.
Kayla, you told me she's 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Is she at school now?
No, I'm planning to send her to school when she is 6, probably next year.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's great. I have a daughter myself. She's 7, and she's in 2nd grade now.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the same progress. It was 6 by the 1st grade. So what about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies? Things you
I like
to do?
doing exercises
Mhm.
and I like movies. So I'll go to the gym 5 times a week.
Mhm.
And if I have time, I will go see a movie once a week.
Yeah. So you exercise, you go to the movies and the gym. Do you subscribe in this gym or is it part of your complex?
No, I have a membership in the gym. It's about $60 a month.
Mm-hmm. How often do you go to movies?
If I have time, I try to do that once a week. But in recent days, I've been quite frustrating with my divorce, so
Yeah, I
I
understand.
haven't seen a movie for a long time. But usually I will go to see a movie once a week.
Do you want to talk about your divorce? Do you feel comfortable when?
Um, well, well, I don't know how to say it, but um, during the process, I felt very bad, but now I'm okay with it because it's been 3 months,
Yeah.
and I'm have a new life. I'm happy with my girl. I don't have I don't have to fight with anybody else anymore.
Yeah.
Not fight, but quarreling or arguing anymore. Because we don't fight, but we just have a lot of arguments. So that make me very frustrated. So
Yeah.
but now I'm very happy living with my girl. So a free life.
It's really good to hear that you're doing well, and this is life, ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes downs can be tough, but it's gonna happen. It is life.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a good mom and a good wife, but he has a lot of expectations on me. And he just give me too much pressure, and I cannot endure it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
I understand. I hope it's best for you, both for you.
Yeah, I feel great now because I just want a simple and free life. I don't want to be a slave of anybody else anymore.
Yeah, I understand. I wish you the best in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite happy now.
Yeah, thanks, Pat. I'm glad to hear that. So, can I ask you about your expenditures?
My expenditures
On
are
a monthly
really,
basis, things. I mean,
yeah.
anything can, kind of continuous basis you pay on.
Okay, so for the living expenses, it's about $2,000 a month around. Because I'm a rational buyer, so I don't often buy expensive things like clothes or something. So I just shopping on regular basis. So it's about $2,000 a month, and I will spend another 1,000 on my girls, like toys,
Yeah.
girls' clothes,
Yeah.
shoes, something like that. Because she's the only one with me. I want to take good care of her. So
Yeah, definitely. We have to spend on them.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I do the same.
She's my everything. So
Okay, it's really good to hear about rational, spender because it's not. it's rarely those days.
yeah, I don't like shopping actually. I occasionally I will do some online shopping. Well, but I don't like go shopping physically. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to the stores one by one. I think it's time consuming. So
Yeah.
well, so
So, we talked about your daughter Kayla. You told me about the major and primary goals, which is retirement and education, and I'm kind of building up to reach to your retirement. What I'm trying to do now, so you know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the whole picture and take it step by step. What we
Okay.
spend per day, per month, per year, throughout the 5 years, so we can carve out whatever we have, to be whatever we have to spend in less than 5 years, and then whatever we have to have in your hand before the 30 years. Now, you told me you are 35 and you wanted to retire 62 to 65, so it's
let's
about
say 65.
so it's about 30 years.
Yeah.
We have pretty good time horizon.
Yeah, I was a little worried about not planning for retirement before, so I hope it's not too late to start planning for retirement now.
Oh no, I know people sometimes start earlier than this, but you are really doing good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
30 years is a good time horizon. Even if it's less, there is no right or wrong. If it's less, all what you have to do is kind of different portfolios or different contributions be higher if it's less. But 30 years is good. It's really good.
Okay.
You have plenty of time for that. Even the education doesn't. You don't have to worry about that because it is an easy process. And from 5 years now, I expect there to be like an 18, right? By college.
Yeah.
So it's just 13 years, which is also good.
You know, I'm a single mom, so I want to make sure I have enough money to send my girl to a good college. Not necessarily a private college, but at least the one she wants to go. Yeah, I want to make sure I can afford her to.
Do you have something in mind, like a target college?
You mean the college? I'm not sure. I think probably public college in Texas. Yeah, I don't want to move out of Texas, so I want her to be in the in-state college so that I can visit her occasionally.
Within few meetings, we definitely will like list what you might wanna, go with, so we can know exactly how much we want to save for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, do you have anything in mind for 5 years?
You mean within the next 5 years?
Yeah, something you want to buy or move.
I'm thinking replace my car, cause I just fix it. It cost me a lot of money, so I don't want to spend probably maybe $2,000. If it go over that, I will think about buying a new car. But maybe in 2 years.
In 2 years, you want to replace your car?
Yeah.
What about the new car you want to buy? Do you have something in mind?
Maybe a car around $20,000 to $25,000. That's enough for me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. What about after that, like 5 years?
No,
to 15.
Sorry, did I mention 20 to 2,500? I mean 20 to 25,000, right?
25,000, yeah.
Yeah, because that's reasonable, right?
Oh yeah. That's reasonable.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do within the 5 years or above the 5 years, but before your retirement?
I'm thinking about buying a small house because I'm renting now.
Yeah.
So I want to give my little girl a private place to play, like a yard. So maybe I will have a small dog for her, so she won't feel lonely. Yeah, but the dog, it depends on whether I have time to take care of the dog, because I have to work and I have to take care of the girl. Yeah, so, my mom is taking care of the girl right now for me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to find a babysitter. That saved me a lot of money, But maybe when the girl goes to elementary school, I have to take care of her by myself.
Yeah, sure. Besides, the dog will be like another child, right?
Yeah.
Regarding the house, do you have something in mind, or?
Yeah, I want to spend no more than $100,000. Because I know I have $50,000 already, but that's my concern. I don't know whether I should spend it on the house, on the retirement, or on the education. So that's my biggest issue.
Yeah, I understand. We'll definitely look into that.
Yeah.
Did you have somebody help you with the house? Or?
No, I'm still thinking whether I should save for a lump sum to pay the house in cash, or I should do a mortgage. I don't know which is the best option for me.
Well, yeah, it's exactly as you say, the best option for you, because there's no right or wrong, but we will look into the different details to decide whether a lump sum will be better for you, or maybe the house you'll find is more than what you already have, and we'll have to, like pay a good down payment, and then, but Regarding the house and real estate, I have. If you like, I can recommend good guys that can help you.
Okay, sounds
Yeah,
good.
people who work with the real estate, and I have been dealing with them for a very long time.
That's great.
Okay, now what we really want to do is, I'm imagining your life and your condition is like a house with a big yard. Okay.
Okay.
Inside the house we have the fridge. The fridge is representing your less than 5 years needs.
Okay.
And we have an empty safe here. The empty safe is the emergency fund. You haven't mentioned an emergency fund. Do you have any savings as an emergency fund or something?
All those savings is just the $50,000.
Yeah.
It's not in the savings account.
Yeah, I did not include the $50 because we might, pay it here or there yet. But you didn't have any other savings before?
No.
What about investments?
No. My ex-husband has some investment, but I don't.
That's totally fine and okay, because you have a good time horizon and we can start really good stuff right now.
Good.
So, a house will have a fridge which is representing the 5 years and less. And we have the safe, which is an emergency fund, something that you might need before or after maybe the 5 years. And then we have the most important thing is the tree here, which is your retirement.
Okay.
A tree needs to be fed very well so we can eat from its fruit, right?
Yeah.
If we do not focus well on the retirement, you might not get the fruit you are looking forward after retirement. So, basically, what I'm thinking about doing now is having a bigger picture about your financial statements, your bills, maybe your bank account statements, and then we are going to carve out whatever you need for less than the retirement and education.
Okay.
Then we can know exactly how much we should contribute for the retirement and education.
Okay.
But before that, we need to carve out everything that you might need for the car, for the house, for the regular expenditures.
Yeah.
So, moving to the retirement and education, which as you told me, the most important things you are coming in for, right?
Yes.
What do you think about your retirement? What do you see yourself after retirement?
After retirement, I want to take care of my grandchildren for my daughter, so that they can save some money. Because this is just a Chinese style, the grandma will take care of their grandchildren.
Well, personally, I am from Saudi Arabia. We're doing exactly the same.
Really?
We continue to take care of our kids and their kids. It never ends.
Yeah.
But I would enjoy it.
That's true. Yeah, my grandma took care of me until I'm 7 or 8 years old. I was living in my grandma's house from I was born till I was 7 years old.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a great appreciation for that.
Yeah.
And that's what we are looking forward for our kids to appreciate what we're doing, right?
Yeah, so that's why I want to take care of my own grandchildren.
Yeah. What about other stuff in your lifestyle? Hobbies you want to do? Maybe do you like to travel?
No, I don't like to travel a lot. I don't like very busy schedule in my life. I just want to live a simple life. So maybe have a dog and living with my grandchildren, have fun, just make some delicious foods for them. Yeah, cook for them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. So we are looking for a simple retirement.
Yeah, I like cooking very much.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Traditional Chinese
Well, cooking, you don't want to save for cooking. Cooking is going to save you money, right?
Not for saving, but I do like cooking. Actually, honestly, I don't like fast food or some American food. I do prefer Chinese food, so I'll cook by myself.
Yeah, healthier, huh?
Yeah, and more.
Especially after retirement, you want to, keep a good health.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for retirement, you mainly want a simple retirement with you don't look for travel or so, and you want to take care of your grandchildren, be around them. Do you expect like a certain percentage of your income?
I'm thinking about around 70% of my current income will be enough for me.
Okay, that's good. That's great. For the education, we have a lot of 529 plans, which are kind of investments vehicles that is working toward education for your kids. And selecting one of those is just based on your preferences and your needs and the time horizon we have. It is not going to be a big issue. That's an easy thing. And you told me your daughter is only 5 years.
Yes.
We still have about 13 years to go, and we can definitely work into that. About dividing the 50,000, it's also something we won't decide from the first meeting. I mean, after I get our financial statements and we review the whole picture and we can decide what to put here. But I expect the most of it will go toward your education to make it easier contributions for you.
Okay.
Besides, for the retirement, we have pretty long time horizon compared to the education. It is less. For the education, you told me then there's no specific college, but you want it to be in Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want my girl to be far away from me.
Any specific parts in Texas?
No, not very. I don't have a very specific preference for right now, but well, I don't want my girl to be very far from me. That's all. Maybe no more than 8 hours drive.
We had living in Lubbock. We have pretty good choices. Dallas is only 4 hours. Austin is not so far. Even Houston. So we might wanna, if you like, we might wanna review after I have a look at those. I'll show you how much each one is gonna cost and how much we should contribute or invest on certain plans to reach to each college.
Okay.
And then you might want to select one of them.
Okay. So the 529 is the only option for my education fund?
It is not the only option. There is plenty of options, but 529 is a good option.
You mean it's the best option for me?
It can be, yeah. It can be one of the best options toward plans, toward education.
So basically, I just deposit certain amount of money into a savings account, or what kind of account is it?
It can be a monthly payments and can be an annuity, like annual payments.
Okay.
Starting the 529 plans, depending on the plans and its features, it has a specific maximum amount to contribute and to deposit back like the stuff. Okay. And that's what we are going to look for.
Okay.
So you see, based on your preferences,
okay,
we select you the best one.
Okay.
Definitely. So we talked about the most basic stuff about your personal life. You have been divorced for 3 months, entering a new life. We'll plan well for that. And you have Kayla, 5 years. You are 35 years, wanted to retire after 30 years.
Yeah.
And we have in hand 50,000, which is a good thing. We can employ very well. We talked about your hobbies, which are not consuming a lot of your pay, exercising, movies, simple stuff. Expenditures, 2,000 for you and 1,000 for your daughter. And for the 5 years, in 2 years, you want to replace your car. And we might want to have a look in a while, maybe in a year from now or less. You want to know what car you want, so we plan very well. As I told you, you want to carve out some money that will be enough for you for the 5 years, whatever you need within the 5 years, and then we'll invest for the longer periods.
Yeah.
You want to have a house, which I will refer you to a real estate agent. You want to have a dog, and then we talked about your retirement, which is pretty simple and easy, and 70% what you aim toward.
Yeah, 70%.
Yeah. Keep in mind one thing. I want to remind you that the amounts we're talking about now will differ in future because there is an inflation for education.
Okay.
And general inflation. That's exactly what I'm gonna do for the next meeting.
Okay.
When we sit, I'm going to give you an idea about how much is the amount we will need in 30 years for retirement, 13 years for education, and so on.
Okay.
So, and we talked about the education. We'll have a look about the best, options we have on colleges and stuff.
Okay.
Anything else
No.
you need to,
No.
anything in your mind?
Well,
I hope you feel good about this start.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
Well,
We'll see you.
see you next.
Yeah.